All right, here it is. As I told you, the room tour is not going to take all that long. We have the kitchen aisle on the right, we have the bathroom straight, and then on the left over there is a little balcony. It's basically just one big room. But, you know, works for me. Do you want me to take your jacket? All right. Make yourself comfortable. Do you want something to drink? All right. If at some point you want something to drink, you just let me know, okay? Also, I'm sure most apartments you've been to in your life have chairs. This one doesn't. So we're going to have to sit on the couch, which is also my bed, actually. Fun fact. No, not like this. You can pull out the bottom and it turns into a bed. It's one of those things. Yeah. This part is always a bit awkward, isn't it? Yeah. Well, how do you think this first date went? As far as first dates go, how does this one compare? Yeah, I had a good time. I actually had a really good time. I mean, I won at bowling, so that's always nice to win. Yeah, if I had lost, that would have knocked it down at least 2 points. No, I'm kidding. But no, I had a really good time. I thought we vibed very well. You're quite funny, and I'm very funny, so that works well. See, yeah, you laughed a little bit. What else? I find you very attractive. You find me. I don't know, actually. You always have this look on your face when you look at me, and I cannot quite figure out if it's the look of disgust or delight. I don't know you well enough, I think. It's only the first date, so. All in all, yeah, I think I would allow you to see me again. I think right? That's what I've always been saying about myself. But nobody ever believes me. So I'm quite generous, I think. Quite generous gentleman. Oh, but all kidding aside, I had a really good time. And I would love to see you again. So let me quickly look away and look back. It's nice to see you again. Yeah, no, that wasn't a good one. Let's forget I ever said that. If you tell your friends about this later, about this date, I want that stricken from the record, please. Boy. You know, I haven't been on a first date in a long time. I think it's been almost an entire year. Yeah. What about you? What was your last first date? What? You don't know if you've ever been on a date before? What you mean? Well, have you ever gone out with someone you're romantically interested in to see where that interest could lead? Huh. Okay, I have to ask this now. You agree that this was a date, right? Okay. Okay. Just making sure. So this could be your first ever date ever. Like ever in history. Damn. Thank God you didn't tell me that because that puts a lot of pressure on me. Yeah. Now I'm really glad we didn't go to Burger King or something. No. I would never. So, what made you say yes when I asked you if you wanted to go out? I am nice, I believe. And what are you looking for exactly? Are you looking for a relationship? Or did you just go because you wanted to see what it's like to be on a date? I will take no offense, whatever your answer may be. I'm happy to hear that. Do you want to watch something? No? No, me neither. Do you want to cuddle? Come on, that took a lot of courage for me to ask. You don't know. That's okay. Don't worry. If you're nervous or inexperienced or both, it's only natural that it takes time to get comfortable. You want to, but you're nervous. Do you want me to take you through the cuddling beginner's course? I'll take very small steps. And at any point you don't feel comfortable, you can just say it and we can stop. Do you want to try that? All right. Well, the first step is holding hands. Right? So just put your hand in my hand. Yeah, that's it. How does that feel? Awkward, really? No, if you just let your arm relax. And I could do this with my thumb. Kind of caress the back of your hand. Just so that there's some movement there, It's a little less awkward than just giving each other that fish. How's this? You like it? See? Already achieved something in my course. That'll be $5,000, by the way. Yeah. So this is it. The great thing about this one is that you can do it anywhere, anytime, anywhere. You can do it while walking. It's socially acceptable in pretty much every public scenario. You can do it while driving, even though I don't recommend it. Maybe when you're sitting at traffic light, if you want to reach over, grab my hand. It's always nice. It's always the first contact. And then the next step would be a hug. I'm sure you've given hugs before. I've seen you give hugs to your friends at university. You go crazy with hugs. All right. So yeah, just basically just do what you do with your friends. Feels nice, doesn't it? Does it feel the same as if you're hugging a friend? Thank God. Okay. No, when you're on a date, you do not want to hear, "Oh, hugging you feels like I'm hugging a friend." This is a very good sign. Thank you. Well, I will say, I think you have mastered the hug. Yeah. Master hugger. And now, the final stage would be I could just lean back and you would just not let go. That's basically how you get into the cuddling position. So I'm going to lean back, and it's your choice. You can either let go, not let go, whatever you want to do. All right? Okay, well, you have to help me a little bit to get back. You're just holding me up. That's okay. And here we are. How does that feel? Yeah. Does feel nice, doesn't it? Feels very relaxing. Do you feel good? On a scale from 1 to 10, how good do you feel? A 9? Really? I will take that as a very, very high compliment. High praise. High praise. I feel like a 10, so I'm not quite sure who wins there, but oh, it feels really good. Well, now you can just relax, and if something comes to your mind, you can just say it. If it's something nice, or even if it's something not nice, you know. For instance, I would say, or I could say something like, "I think you look very cute." Well, you can. "I smell good." All right, that's a bit creepy, but no. No, I'm kidding. I did put on a lot of cologne. Maybe a bit too much, I'm not going to lie. It does fade away after a while, so I wanted to make sure. But then when I sat in the car, I was like, oh my God, I may have overdone it. And when I picked you up, I had the window down the entire time. I think I almost died. And see, this is the kind of cuddling banter you can usually expect. Yeah. And then when you eventually get more and more comfortable laying with a partner, at some point you're even going to be able to fall asleep. I know it sounds crazy now, but trust me, there's nothing better than falling asleep while being glued to each other. Yeah. I'm telling you, that's magic.